Up until recently, Birmingham, the largest city in Alabama, was experiencing a boom in the bar and restaurant industry, the likes of which this city has never seen before. I think this is the case in a lot of medium to large cities in the US right now. It just seemed like every week there was a new brewery or bar or restaurant opening up. You couldn't keep up with all of them. I mean, we just won a James Beard Award, but that was before COVID-19. Things are different now. And these owners are trying to adapt and figure out what's next. Here are a few of their voices.
Well, the first closure that happened within Jefferson County, we lost about 85% of our staff. We went from 113 employees to between 10 and 18 people.
I mean, really, from a booming to abruptly halt or, do some minimum sales.
Just with getting groceries to grocery stores, and then because we're in and out of clients' homes, just for health reasons, and to make sure that we are abiding by the rules as best we can and making sure that we keep our clients safe as well as our team safe, we decided to suspend services there. So that is a huge thing, because that's a huge chunk of our revenue. That's our bread and butter.
And as far as how we've been affected by this, I mean, obviously we're closed. Some bars have opted to do curbside cocktail service, which we're not doing because so much of our bar is not just about what's in the glass, but what's in the room, besides all the people. It's very much an experience.
We are stressed pretty regularly, and it seemed like there for a couple weeks there were points where we wondered, are we going to open tomorrow? Do we have to close right now? Do we close in 2 hours?
I feel like I'm on Titanic and the government have all the lifeboats. I mean, really, I'm serious now. And I think so everybody feels the same way. I mean, the Titanic go down and the government control the lifeboats. And it's just, really, you have to you have a sense of humor, because otherwise it's depressing.
We're really just here trying to figure everything out, staying optimistic. We're all happy, we're all healthy, and moving through with whatever it looks like. Of course, it is a very much an uncertain time, so we are not sure what the future holds or what's the next step, so what that looks like. We're doing the best we can.
We're trying to be optimistic. We're trying to use the time to do some projects that we haven't been able to get to.
I have been learning German.
I'm learning Chinese.
Trying to find ways that might be more permanent for months or even years into the future. And staying ahead of this, keeping cleanliness at the top of everything, our employees' health at the top of everything. All of those things become a matter of, do we open the next day or not? And that's just a new way to look at how to run a business, especially with regards to food.
You don't know the future, what it's going to be anymore. I mean, everybody comes to the United States, and they always say it's going to be a future. Work hard, and you're going to have always going to be okay. Okay, this time is not okay. It will not be okay. It will be different. And how much different we'll see. But the United States will not before, it's not exist anymore after this. I mean, whoever say it will, they're dreaming. It's going to be totally different.
We worked in the beginning to adapt our in-home personal chef service, where we were providing more bulk services, and we'll maybe go back into that once things lighten up some. We may be able to go back into servicing our clients in that way. But for the most part, our private chefing and in-home personal chef services are suspended at the moment.
We are kind of hoping just to pick up where we left off, Hoping to see a lot of familiar faces. We had a pretty busy schedule in March of conferences and events and cocktail competitions. So I think those things are going to slowly start getting back on the schedule.
I feel like food, beverage industry people here in Birmingham, we're all in this together more than we ever were. The small business community is very small in Birmingham. We all know each other. We're all very familiar with each other. We run in the same circles, but now more than ever, we are holding down together.
Stay focused. Make sure that you are communicating with your clients from their perspective and not just for yours.
if I were to give some advice to other service industry people, I would just say, be patient even though it's kind of hard. Stay inside.
All those things you didn't have the time to do before now, you now have that. So even if it's just one thing, that's what we've been trying to do.
Let's fight and we'll go to the other side.